Here on the Meteor, it is $24.99, and we hurtle through space, bereft of sun, with barely enough water to keep us being civil to each other. Sometimes I think if I bang my head on the edge of the dome one more time when I'm cleaning up, I'll really scream. The gloom persists. But not too long ago, we found some fragments from a not-quite-forgotten past, and they ignited our imaginations. Images, a poem, some sounds, a fragment of video, pieces of text, pulled off an ancient disk that somehow survived in space and floated to us. What a find! The motifs invigorated our design, infiltrated our dreams, shaped our virtual environments. The sun, the flower, the ripple, the snow. A poem that speaks to our experience here on the Gloom Meteor, my own desert place that I call home. But then, of course, I toggle into the virtual, and my eyes drink in the water. My skin sears with the heat of the sun. I am enveloped by the petals of the flower, and I turn my face and part my lips to taste the falling snow. Part of what we found has made us think about the long-ago past, how quaint it must have been when the virtual was so split from the actual, when it was not so effortless to shift between, when not everyone was moving between realities. On that disk, maybe corrupted because it doesn't all make sense, were some ideas about virtual subjectivity written by someone named Lori Landay in the year 2009, a primitive time of computer screens, something very bad called lag in an early virtual world named Second Life, and also, I think, a time of great hope, connection, and invention. Welcome to my installation. Hello, I am L1Aura Loire in Second Life and Lori Landay in the actual physical world, talking to you from Boston, Massachusetts, USA. Welcome to my installation at Fitero Cultural. I hope you come into Second Life and explore our space here and the amazing worlds people have created within Second Life. The pieces in this installation were originally made for the 6th birthday celebration of Second Life in response to the theme, The Future of Virtual Worlds. The expo was located on a meteor sim. The meteor sims were all dark, barren, supposedly far from the sun, and unsupportive of plant life without domes, unlike the bright sunshine that characterizes so much of Second Life. I incorporated this into my installation, into what virtual experiences the poor, stuck meteor people might choose, and pondered this as I built each of the sculptures that represent their virtual worlds, which are immersive experiences and what they do not have, shaped by a nostalgia for what they cannot possibly remember because it was never theirs, but which is very much theirs through the virtual simulations. Now I would like to go into each of the sculptures quickly and tell you a few more things to complete this tour of my installation. First, Peony Envy. The pose ball contains a yoga pose from the Massachusetts General Hospital Mind-Body Institute study on teaching people the relaxation response in Second Life. It was by participating in this study that I first connected with nature in the virtual world and made my first friendships. Like the other pieces here, it immerses the avatar in the globe, imagining that this is what virtual worlds will do even more in the future. Second, Desert Place. This piece incorporates American poet Robert Frost's poem, Desert Places. Next, Burst. The texture for this one is a photograph taken by NASA of the sun, and the sound is a recording of the solar wind made by Voyager 1. In the actual world, I'm an academic focused on cultural studies, and I've been researching virtual subjectivity this past year in Second Life. Many of my ideas about virtual art and virtual subjectivity are explored in the pieces here, especially the idea of the virtual world as compensatory, filling in for what is missing, lost, or impossible in the actual world. And next, Memory as Misappropriation. The title of this piece is historian George Lipset's phrase for how people substitute television shows from the past for memories because they give us a convenient, nostalgic past that we like. Next, Water View. This sculpture and the viewing positions it offers from the yoga pose sum up the relationship to the past that the Meteor people have forged visually and experientially through their use of the images and other fragments from the ancient disk. Not really memories, but then they become them, virtual immersive experiences that are so different from their Meteor lives, but are interwoven seamlessly in them, in their dreams, in the very fabric of their mind's eyes, down to the cushions of the beds on which they sleep.